as you all know, I'm pretty young all things considered, and as such, I grew up with 2010's YouTube, and throughout the last couple of days, I've been looking at some old videos I used to watch as a kid, one of them being about Waluigi in Super Mario 64 DS. Wait, is it Waluigi or is it Waluigi? I'm just gonna say Waluigi, but... Now, today we all know that Waluigi obviously isn't in the game. We can look at the game's code. But to gullible kids in the late 2000s and early 2010s, it seemed like he very well could have been. What I want to know though is how did this whole rumor get started? Who decided to even try to fool people into thinking that Waluigi was in the game in the first place? And how did so many people believe it? Well, get your soda, or beer, or water, or whatever, because this might be a long story. Now, the start of our story goes back a long way, and I mean like a really long way, all the way back to 2005, where I was like 2, so you can't really expect me to remember the early days of the story at all. Anyway, in 2005, a DeviantArt user named King Bowser Koopa posted an image now known as Purple Prizes. The image depicts many things. The one door in Mario 64 is next to the other character doors but only contains a star having an upside down L over it. There's the chain chomp with Waluigi's cap, various supposed screenshots of Waluigi in action, and some text showing off his special moves, claiming he can spring jump, and a power flower gives him the ability to move at supersonic speeds. And the hint they give to unlocking him is, find all the stars and be the fastest foot racer in the land. Afterwards, a secret switch will reveal my door. All that remains is a challenge from the Rabbit King for its key. Now, I get that this was 2005 and everything, but looking back at it now, how the heck did anyone believe this, including myself? Because, I mean, I fell for it for a while because I saw the picture, but, I mean, how does this even start the massive trend that it did? Just look at it. I know Photoshop in 2005 was kind of cutting edge, but seriously, just look at it. Especially since 2 days after it was posted, the creator came out and said that it was an April Fool's Day joke. But the ball was already rolling, and many trolls would come out and claim that they had their own ways to unlock Waluigi. One states that after getting all the stars and minigame keys, Waluigi appears on the top of the castle, which is the most untrue thing I think I've ever heard in my life, because here I am. Sorry for the crappy footage, I don't have a DS capture unit. Anyway, here I am on top of Princess Peach's castle, with 150 stars and all minigames unlocked, with no Waluigi. Another method has something to do with getting 100 coins and cheap chilies level, and then wait a couple of hours, play some Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, I don't know, eat a taco, go 3 hours without sleep, pour soda on your dog's grave, and then maybe, just maybe, you'll get a key to Waluigi's door, which will now replace the door of the star. I don't know, but another method some have suggested is to catch the purple rabbit, but you have to do some convoluted thing that no game developers ever decide to do it as a requirement to get it to appear, and then you unlock Waluigi. Seriously. These methods are crazy, and as you can tell, none of them really work, and they're all stuff that no game developer would ever decide to have be an unlockable feature, or whatever. But what about the beta? Was Waluigi ever planned to originally be in the game at all? No, he probably wasn't. First of all, 4 characters is a balanced number. It's even. There's the multiplayer mode in the game, and there are plans for the whole game to be 4-player early on. If you added the 5th character into the mix, that would completely ruin all of this. Also, I hate to say this, but Nintendo just doesn't value Waluigi. Even if there was intended to be a 5th character, I highly doubt it'd be Waluigi. I mean, he wasn't in Mario Kart 7, despite the freaking B-Queen of anyone making the cut. He didn't get into Smash Bros. Ultimate besides fans' requests, and he's only been around for like 4 years in 2004 when Mario 64 came out, and he only appeared in like Mario Tennis and Party and the other sports games and Mario Kart. You know, I think the only reason that anyone ever thinks that Waluigi could be in the game was because of Wario, but Wario had been an established Nintendo character for over a decade up to that point. He got his own games, he was a boss, and Waluigi just never had that kind of history when this game released. The only hint that I think has any level of credibility is in the manual of Super Mario 64 DS. You can see what is supposedly a purple rabbit, but looking at it now, it's probably just a crappy screenshot of Mario's rabbit. Yeah, I was a dumb kid forever believing this, especially since it was like, what, 2012, 2013 when I first heard about it? Yeah, sorry if I sounded a bit harsh to people who used to believe this too, but I think it's just me feeling stupid about believing it at one point, so I'm going pretty hard at this to make it up to myself. Although, Waluigi being a playable character in the game would have been cool, I'm not gonna lie. Who knows? Maybe Waluigi was planned to be in the game at one point. I mean, do you remember Luigi being in the game in the original Mario 64? That kind of rumor, and then it turned out to be true? Maybe it's the same way with this. So, while Waluigi might not be in the game, he'll forever be in our hearts.